Alrighty, YouTube, welcome back. Likes, comments, subs, all stuff help the channel grow, and it's free. So, off stream, I just went ahead and went to all the stores and bought the stuff we couldn't afford previously. So, yeah, we have some gifts to give to people.
I'll treasure
So
it.
let's do that real quick.
Not
But yeah,
taking
just
care of
figured I'd
it.
do that to save a little bit of time.
Thanks.
Don't mind if I do.
So,
I'm glad
legit,
you
I
took
just
that off
did
your
what
hands.
you've seen me do a million times. Went around all the stores and bought whatever
Yeah, I
new
thought
stuff
you
they
had
had.
poor
So,
taste.
that was it. All we did.
I'll gladly accept this.
Hey, we maxed out Nina. Receive silver friendship bracelet. Well, now you know, we gotta check out what that is. One bond maxed. That being the one we max out first is actually freaking hilarious. So let's see what that is. Silver friendship bracelet. Strength plus 50, speed plus 5, accuracy plus 50, crit plus... Why is this so good? Okay, 50 more strength. And your speed goes up by 5. Holy crap. He's like, we use mostly magic. Is that better than the Amulet of Grey, which gives us strength and, well, you can see all the stats, plus 7. Probably not. It's probably not better than that. These three, we mostly use their magic. 70 more EP. This might be better than that, though. That said, her strength is still not going to be anything to write that much home about. She is primarily a magic user for us. But the speed up is nice. We do use her to attack physically, too. So it would make her more of a jack-of-all-trades type. She only loses a little bit of ATS. So worth it to lose 6 ATS to gain 50 strength? Probably. Probably is, right? And she gets more speed. So she'll go quicker, she'll get more attacks off. Her accuracy will be good so she doesn't miss, and she can crit. So it makes her more multi-talented. Which I think we like. Or... actually, the better option is probably to give it to her. Yeah, I think the better option is to give this to you. Makes her faster and her strength up to 627. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Alright, I think we figured out what we're doing with it. Alright. That said, I also looked to see if there's any sub-events. This is the only one. But yeah, so it's here in Grand Circuit. So, anyway, let's see what the sub-event is. So, this is a very easy one to miss, apparently. Well, isn't this a surprise? Oh, for the love of Adios. This is a rather unusual place for a gathering of rogues. I'm at a loss for words. What's up, Barkride? I hear you've been getting yourself into all kinds of trouble lately. Attaboy. I don't know that you should congratulate him for that. It's been close to a week since our last meeting, no? You all look awfully exhausted. Have you fallen victim to the post-vacation blues? I mean, I guess that's one way you could put it. Yeah, I guess. Hey, wait a sec. We aren't here for small talk. Oh, small talk's good. What on earth are you people doing here? You should see the looks on your stupid faces. It's priceless. It's a normal reaction to seeing a couple of assassins chilling in a public place. That girl is like shockingly calm compared to her loudmouth brother. I don't see the Oathbreaker anywhere. Yeah, I'm guessing you punks aren't planning on starting shit, right? Well, if you're just here to enjoy the local delicacies, that's fine. Are you gonna forget they tried to nuke us? I guess so. Good picks, by the way. The rich Kako float and the blue cream and chocolate rose soda are this place's hidden gems. The hell are you going on about? I just picked this at random. Oh? Do you like sweets too? A fellow sweets buff? Wait, no, we are not bonding over this. I've got some questions and I want answers. First off, why in the hell are you four in the capital? Direct as always. Since when did you have a sweet tooth? You only just noticed now? Alright, we're just sharing drinks with people who tried to murder us. I mean, I guess that's not weird for this series, if I'm being honest. So Oathbreaker willingly went back to the society, and he's meeting with its upper echelons. Huh, it said upper echelons are called the Anguis, and there are 6 currently among their rank. That's correct. The final seat has been vacant for the past 2.5 years. Well, I may have mentioned this on the island, but my dear Harwood has been a little too naughty this time. Forcers aren't required to apologize when we have to have wine, but the same can't be said of the people of his station. Tell that guy's done kowtowing before his master Lucretia and I are stuck running a daycare with these little brats. Why are we stuck doing the grunt work? They should have given this job to that ogre girl and her golden retriever of a prince. Hey, so they're still around. It'd be nice to see her again. I miss Shirley. You must be talking about that crazy strong warrior from the Red Constellation. There isn't a Jaeger alive who doesn't know that corpse's name. Yeah, I swear I've heard about a runaway prince before. Red Constellation? Runaway Prince? What in the heck are you guys going on about? It's interesting, that's the whole range of fans right there. The people that have played all the games versus the people who haven't. On my tank, I think this kind of gig is perfect for a couple of old has-been enforcers like you. I gotta ask, why are you babysitting us anyway? It's not like we're related to that hairy old fart. Only reason we haven't bailed is because we haven't been paid yet. As soon as the check clears, we're blowing this crapsicle stand. That is perfectly fine by me, but until that moment arrives, we'll be keeping you in company. Trust me, I'd rather be doing literally anything else. You kids are annoying as hell. I totally get why you guys would want to give them a piece of your mind, but if you raise even a finger to them, we'll have to break your arm. Sorry, I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Yeah, whatever. We got bigger fish to fry anyway.
The floor is all yours. What you do from here is none of my concern. So go nuts. I'm curious whether your scheme will play out like you think it will. Should make for an interesting watch.
Speaking of bigger fish, the Oathbreaker hasn't been playing ball with the Guardmaster since Nimith, right? He did say he'd step aside that one time. To my knowledge, he's out of action for now. I wouldn't take an Oathbreaker at his word. Heck, for we all know, he might even have your precious 3 and 9 under his thumb. What? No. Like I said, you can never run from your past. It'll stalk you to the ends of the earth. The old 3's made himself into another man's puppet, and the old 9's chasing a guy who tossed her aside like yesterday's garbage. Tell me, does that sound like a happy life? It sure doesn't to me. I mean, he does have a point. Okay, you made your point. My goodness. Say what you will, they'll find happiness someday. Haven't known them for long, but even I was struck by how close a bond those two share. It's true that they hit a roadblock. In fact, we all have obstacles in our path right now, but we will overcome ours, and Swin and Nadia will overcome theirs. Sounds like you guys know about all the shit that's going down in the capital. Too bad mommy and daddy's got you grounded. Have fun watching us kick ass from your little playpen. Yeah, we'll put on one heck of a show, one that you're not allowed to take part in. I didn't even have to chime in. Shut up. This mushy will overcome everything in our way talk always makes me want to barf. Keep your puke to yourself. Anyway, I think you people are all bark and no bite, but if you want to try and prove me wrong, be my guest. Interested to see what ending you and the other 3 and 9 will reach. Whether it's a happily ever after or one that leads straight to the grave. As for us, the life we led was filled with killing, and more killing. It wasn't a particularly good life, nor a bad one. But now that it's over, I don't really know where we'll go from here. I haven't given our future much thought. And that's fine. For now, you can just kick back, relax, and munch on the finest sweets in the capital while we do our thing. Since the Oathbreaker's, once the Oathbreaker's back, you're free to put in some 4 SPGs with me. I'd happily take them on. Only condition is that the rowdy little punk has to chill the hell out. What? You think we'd give you a request? You must be totally blitzed if you think we'd do that. Yeah, hard pass. Actually, I may consider it if you tell me where to find some other good sweets. I like her way better than I do him. Which is funny because I'm the same way with Nadia and Swen. I'm a much bigger Nadia fan.
Off we go.
I am definitely the one defending Nadia most of the time. Anywho, now that that's done, we can resume the main story.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi. Does he have anything new in his shop? He does not.
See.
Seriously, I can't apologize enough, Ramadi. There's really no need. You weren't yourself at the time. Besides, it gave me a chance to see that jamming code of yours in action. It was very impressive. No kidding. Remind me to never get on her bad side. It's not like I did it on purpose. I was just in a bad spot, okay? Glad to see you're doing better. Welcome, Van. Hey, everyone. Fairy, Rosette, I heard about what happened. Seems like you two are feeling just fine, though. Yes, we apologize for causing any undue worry. Yeah, and I'm happy to see you're okay, too. I'm sorry about today, you guys. I know I wasn't actually in control, but that still doesn't make what I did okay. Well, if it's any consolation, the performance you gave with that call was practically award-worthy. Yeah, don't worry about it. And isn't there something else you need to tell us anyway? Of course. Thanks for waking me up. Try and make it up to you all by gathering more information about this memory rewrite thing. Seeing as I have been through it myself now, I should have more insight into the phenomenon. You're not the only one with a debt, Hale. We'll both be doing our best to repay you all. And I'll make double sure I find the bastard responsible for this. Sounds good to me. See, I told you it would all work out, Hale. Alright. On to the Sidon District.
Then let's head over.
So this one... Oh, I think it might be on the first floor, actually. It is. Oh no, not these two. I mean, oh goody. I mean, let's be honest, it's really one more than the other. Are you really alright with us eating food this expensive? Of course I am. It's the least I can do as thanks for your assistance. After all, you two are the ones who managed to bring both our security chief and our concierge out of their days. Everybody's so just chill about all this, aren't they? Yeah, and it's all on the GM's mirror, so go ahead and hog out all you like. Well, sounds like we got the all clear. Let's dig in. But... And of course, you all deserve some thanks as well. No big deal. Come on now. Putting a lid on all that commotion was no cakewalk. Fairy, Rosette, how are you feeling? You two had us really worried. I'm glad our dance managed to reach you in the end. Yeah, we're fine now. Sorry for all the trouble I caused. I also would like to apologize. I know words are hardly enough, but I'm incredibly grateful for what you did for us. Well, you're right about words not being enough. I swear, the hassle it took to snap you out of it. Still, I know it wasn't your fault, so don't go making that face, alright? Besides, this incident allowed me to confirm once again how indispensable you are to us. It's an honor to hear you say so. Anyway, I can tell you guys are still pretty busy. Just try to remember to rest when you can, okay? Yeah, if anything else were to happen to you guys, Sarah might just get an ulcer. We don't need to give them anything else to worry about. Gotcha. We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, at least we were able to hear about what happened after the fact. Feel like we can rest a bit easier now that we know. Yeah, I do feel kind of guilty about all this, though. Stop right there. You can't keep beating yourself up about this. Yeah, we'll get to the root of the issue, and then we'll yank it out. So what's the plan now? Should we head back? Well, we still have a little more time. Why don't we make one more round before we go back? Sounds good to me. We'll head back once we hit a good stopping point. Advance the main story, select discuss plans at Montmartre from the travel menu. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to do another pass to see if
I
there's...
never did get to see Sarah and Shahina perform.
I'm sure you'll get another chance. You can think of it as something to look forward to.
Yeah, you're right.
I'd be happy to accompany you when the time comes.
As I was saying, let's make one more... Okay, let's actually check here first. Okay, nothing here besides the basketball main game. Let's make one more round, make sure no more sub-events popped up. Nothing here.
Let's roll, gang.
Because they do like to do that. I wish they would mark them on the side here, like they did for,
Let's get going.
like, side quests and main quests and stuff. I definitely wish they did that, so I didn't have to do this. But... what are you gonna do?
Let's roll, gang.
We already did the movie earlier.
Let's roll.
Okay, this one we already checked.
Let's
Tryon
roll.
Tower. Anything here? Nope. And now Grand
Then let's
Circuit.
head
Anything
over.
else here? No. Alright. So that's everything. Which means we are good to go. Also, I have no idea why she's on the party right now. Oh, because she's not allowed to be. Apparently. Yeah. Okay. That's why. Might be time to return to Montmartre and talk about what we need to do from here. Choosing to return to Montmartre will cause the main story to advance. You know, it'd be nice for it to advance. It certainly hasn't in the last while. 60,000 Mira has been placed in your account as a reward for completing the Ally Reclamation for SPG.
Those are impressive results.
Gain 2 SP by releasing the Orbital Lock.
Can't complain with that.
Our streak of A ranks continues.
A predictable result.
And Ren is once again Employee of the Month. We definitely don't complain about it. After reconvening, everyone began discussing their next course of action. Set about organizing the information they gathered over the last few days. While doing so, the landlords brought them some evening desserts and non-alcoholic beverages. After a while, they took the best suggestions into account and devised a plan. Hey, Shizuna's back. Let's go. Okay, I think we ought to hang up our thinking caps for the night. Yeah, I'd like to just stand here for a while and enjoy the night breeze. I wish I were half as relaxed as you two. Truth be told, I think our plan has less than a 50% chance of success. I mean, we have infinite tries, so it's fine. As being optimistic, it'd be a different story if we had some substitute for the Genesis reaction. Let's quit being negative, Nancy's. We'll manage just fine. These rewrites might be scaling up in intensity, but remember, we've got over half the Genesis back now. It was thanks to them that we got out of this morning's disaster with our asses intact, yeah? That's right, we couldn't have gotten this far without them. And I know they'll continue to prove vital to us well into the future. There's still some things we don't know about them, right? Yes, even the enemy cannot capitalize on their full potential, according to Miss Ortesia. That's good to hear. Then if all goes well, we should be alright. Garden Master better watch out. We're about to send his ass on the highway to hell. Sooner he goes there, the better. Alright, the clock will strike midnight in a little over 2 hours. For now, I suggest we check.
Something wrong?
Hey, voice acting. How long will it last?
Define wrong. If we totally forgot something fits the definition, then yeah.
Huh? Are you saying we overlooked something?
Who can say?
Are you allergic to straight answers or something?
Yes, she is. We dying again? Not yet, Light, but it's probably coming. How's it going?
You might be a beast in a fight, but you're still a giant pain in the...
Huh?
Van?
Shh! You guys hear that?
No, don't think so.
Is that...
Oh. We've got something coming from 2,000 Arj to the north. And that's not all.
Huh? The hell are you on about?
Gunshots! From the next district! What's going on?
That sounded like a tank. Why is something like that here?
It's no good. I can't connect to the orbital network. There's no jamming at play. The servers must be down. Katra, can we get a visual?
Oh, yes, of course. Theo, do it!
Understood, Katra. Activating telephoto mode. Confirming source of gunfire.
Hopefully we're not going to go back in time. The hell? This came out of nowhere.
What the hell is going on over there?
They're fighting in the city. But who's giving the orders?
Hey, Renee?
Can't get in touch with them, huh?
The emergency lines are down. The CID as a whole may be caught up in this. I must return to the President's...
I have no idea what's going on. That's probably not good.
Dad! No!
Mr. Arkwright!
No, this comes first. Get out of here, now! That's an order!
There it is. Congratulations, you can predict the plot too. Oh God. Well, holy crap, how far back did we go? We're going back before even the explosion? Holy crap. So we're going back before everybody... Okay. Let's play the same day again! Woo! The story can never advance! Ever! We're all the way back here again. Damn it. What the hell? Should we really be going our separate ways? Send friends off as is. Attempt to remember. That's right. It was after Farah and Rosette left that. What was that? It's a rewriting thing again. I remember now. It affected...
How could I have done that to you guys?
So, you remembered what's supposed to go down on day 3, huh?
My god, can we please advance the story? I'm begging. This is beyond the point of ridiculousness. This is what? The 4th time? 5th time we're replaying this day? My goodness.
Yes, it's all coming back to me. I subjected you all to so much pain.
Stop right there! Don't blame yourselves, please. We know you didn't want to do those things. It wasn't your fault.
Our dear friend, the Garden Master, had you acting against your will. And even after we finally prevailed, he overturned it all that very same night.
We may need to rethink our approach.
Yep, back to the drawing board we go. Let's go over what we remember. Anything to keep us from reliving tomorrow. I think we've got this mostly figured out. The real head-scratcher is those last few moments at the end.
We finally got everything back to normal, and then the least normal thing goes and happens. I can't remember all the specifics, but I know there was fighting all over the capital. And then...
Those airships appeared to be from the Republican Army's Ix-Alba series. If my memory serves, they were also suffering from the effects of the corrosion.
It would be best to assume that both the Guild and the CID have fallen prey to it as well. To think something so sinister was brewing in the wings.
Well, at least Fairy and Rosette are still their usual selves.
But that doesn't change the severity of the situation. How are we supposed to prevent this?
You got me. But there's one thing I know for sure. What we just witnessed was the worst-case scenario.
So here's the thing, remember how this game started and we're trying to figure out like about the Crimson Beast and stop the Crimson Beast and stuff? For being the big bad, they're like hardly in the game. Anyway.
If we let that happen tomorrow, everything we've done up till now will have been for nothing. And I ain't down for that, so I say we go on the offensive. We've recovered 5 Genesis, and at this point, we pinned down the enemy's MO to a T. I think we can lay off the rewind stuff this time around. Let's end this cycle with our own hands.
Thank God. Please, I'm begging.
Now you're talking!
I suppose we have relied on that power more than a few times.
Is the game self-aware? This is like the 5th time we're doing this. I mean, I would sure hope so.
Yes. We should have been dead already, but we've been saved by it time and time again.
That said, if we keep using it as our lifeline, we might go belly up when it's time for the final showdown.
Thank you.
That's true. So let's settle this with our own strength.
Fortunately, we are privy to what the future will bring, giving us the means to plan a preemptive strike.
That's a good point. We can make the most of the information we've gathered.
There has to be some way to overcome this nightmare. And we're gonna find it!
If we are searching for an opening of some kind, the corrosion may be our best bet. Based on what we've learned so far, We can surmise it's not some all-powerful, unconquerable force.
Oh, and then the voice acting's gone. Okay. So I'm taking like 20 plus tries to learn so far. Exactly. Even when Casimir and Rosette were under his control, they realized something was up. Small Fry was totally taken in by it, though. Why were their cases so different? I figured it was because I'm nowhere near as strong as them. Wait, no, maybe it's because the Genesis was given to me. With both of those possibilities are plausible. Strength of its grip may vary depending on the victim's temperaments and circumstances. In other words, the corrosion has its limits. Genesis were left behind by my great-grandfather. They're experimental apparatuses that were made to gauge the world. Corrosion was made, if the corrosion was made manifest by the 8th Genesis, there definitely should be a limit to its power. Sounds reasonable. It's more than just reasonable. I think it's exactly right. That's true, then how has the corrosion been able to spread so far and wide? I know the first 7 Genesis were the points of origin, but that alone doesn't exactly answer the question. There must be some sort of channel with which it can widen its reach to cover the entire capital. Oh no, don't tell me. If we are following that thread of logic, then the only rational conclusion is that it's using the orbital network. Agreed. In the past, the septium veins have frequently been the cause of widespread interference. In an urbanized city such as Edith, however, the orbital network is a more likely candidate. So it's not unlike what happened to the Martian Gardenmen. Circumstantial evidence is beginning to accumulate. Are you capable of tracking the corrosion down? Yes, I believe I can, provided I have the assistance of our 2 resident technologists. Of course, you can count on me. The whole of the Marduk resources at our disposal. We will put an end to the corrosion for good. Alright, let's take this from the top. The light at the end of this long tunnel is within sight. We just gotta make it through today. Please, I'm begging. I want the story to advance. Please advance. Act 3, Route E. Yeah, this is the 5th time. I wasn't wrong. This is actually the 5th time we're doing this. Oh, man. I like how she's just chilling. Shizuna might be my favorite character from this arc. It's her or Agnes. She's great. She's hilarious. That's one hell of an antenna.
The search in Block B, Data Depth 3, Code Omega, has turned up nothing. There are no discrepancies in the data continuity over the 5-hour period. All clear.
I'm on Block U, Data Depth 2 now. I've compared the data changes over the timescale, so I'm now executing the code to switch to the theoretical model. Okay, data continuity is within expected parameters, so we're clear. Moving on to the next block.
There have been no inconsistencies with the data continuity on my end either. I propose we skip past Block L for now and turn our attention to Block N. There's quite a lot of data here, so let's split it up among the 3 of us. We can start with Data Depth 4.
Understood.
Okay, well, there goes the whatchamacallit voice acting. It's amazing watching them work their magic. They called this process the multidimensional data continuity scanning method, right? Yeah, it lets them gather info from all over the capital and search for discrepancies that might be caused by the corrosion. We can run searches on historical data as well. This method allows us to extract and analyze the change histories and trends across various data sets. Basically technical jargon. Put simply, we're casting a wide net over a long timeline of data and verifying its continuity. Impressive stuff. The fact that you've made so much headway in one night blows my mind. I'm not surprised in the least. This is Ren we're talking about. Plus, they're borrowing the Marduk satellite's wide area shard search feature. Having Mr. Thorndyke's support is a tremendous boon. Promise to assist to the extent he is able, because the main AI labeled the capital as a red zone. Similar to last time, the designation jumped as soon as the date changed. There's a high probability the corrosion has already begun to spread again. Figured as much. Anyway, I'm surprised to see you busting out your angel power. I didn't know it could be used for something like this. It's helped narrow down the discrepancies in the continuity considerably. Are you sure you're okay? I know that whole thing was really traumatic,
I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really.
Okay, voice acting's back.
I've learned how to control this power to some degree, and right now, we need to use every tool at our disposal. I've decided that I will put this power to good use. This is how I can help others in my own way.
Okay. And it's gone again. Gotcha, then we'll let you do your thing. Remember to stay true to yourself. You are who you are, and don't let anything change that. Of course, I'll take those words to heart. Good to hear. Now, how are things going on y'all's and Judith, Renee? Grammy and I have been looking into people connected to the mass media and the entertainment industry. But people in those sectors have been surprisingly active this morning, which makes our jobs easier, but we haven't noticed anything unusual. There have been no signs of suspicious activity on the military secure line. That said, the information obtained there could very well have been falsified, and confirming its veracity would take time. And that might be time we don't have. Guess it's a good thing Ikaruga's chipping in, cuz... Wait, does that beeping noise mean what I think it means? Block in level 3, a breakdown in the data continuity has been detected. The discrepancies that are outside the projected parameters have begun to disperse. Interference is spreading at an alarming rate. Confirmed it on my end as well. Data continuity has been compromised. This has to be the corrosion at work. There it's begun. Can you tell where it's coming from? I'm attempting to trace it back to its source. Unfortunately, the range of the scan is quite vast. It'll take some time to narrow it down.
Oh, it's you. If you're calling now, then that must mean...
She's always happy.
Yep, it's just as we predicted. A couple of someones are already en route to your location. Looks like they're going to split up before they enter Old Town.
It's a repeat of last time, then.
Except we won't be ambushed by the Kruga or Marduk. 2 new groups have been sent in their stead. We won't be able to pinpoint the source before they get here. How should we proceed?
We'll handle them. Might be tough to duke it out in a residential area, but it should be easier than before. You guys catch all that?
Loud and clear. Leave this side to me.
Time to serve up a good old platter of payback.
I can keep them at bay for as long as you need. We're counting on you to find the source of the corrosion.
Nothing like a good morning stretch to start my day.
She somehow made that sound intimidating.
Wow, they sure didn't waste any time getting here. Wait, I swear I've seen those uniforms before.
They're the Scorpions of Zahat, a Jaeger group from the Central East. They must have been corroded in place of the Kruga.
What, did they think they could beat us with a bunch of second-string shitheads? They're gonna feel really damn silly after this. Alright, activating soundproofing field!
That's what Reset showed us earlier. Looks like it works.
Now we can cut loose without worrying about any noise complaints. Let's kick their asses, Fairy!
Right!
Oh, it's just a cutscene, okay.
Backup's arrived! There's 6 more now!
Making it really damn hard to thin out their numbers. But bit off more than we can chew.
Then allow me to lend a hand.
Thanks for the assist. Let me guess. You already mopped up the fodder in your area?
Of course. The other shinobi are holding their positions. I was once consumed by the corrosion. That is why I'm determined to eradicate it. By any means necessary.
Same here. We'll destroy it together.
How does he remember that? He wasn't around when the time thing... I don't know. Who cares?
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, okay. We actually are fighting with them.
Let's party!
Perfect chance!
Now!
Here?
Eat steel!
It's time. Drown. Down to nothing! I require aid.
Well, that worked.
Now's a good time to boost.
Blazing flat!
Don't heal yourself.
A boost would work here.
Now!
That's not ideal.
I am the shadow. Inferno Hades Blade!
Alright, we won. Using them too, who have not been using though, definitely
Sounds like
didn't
they've
make it
already
easy.
begun fighting. And I suppose it's time I got started too.
Mind if I join the party?
Oh, this will be easy.
Of course not. The more the merrier. I've been wanting another chance to see your sword skills up close.
I could say the same to you. Plus, it's not every day that I get to fight back to back with the famous Beauty's blade. No way was I gonna pass that up.
Beginning combat test.
This is going to be a way easier fight.
Now's a great time for a shard.
You'll be our next experiment.
Let's get quick going.
Engaging skill.
Eat steel!
We'll win!
That's rude. I guess we do this.
Yeah. Let's go!
Engaging skill.
Freezing wind! Put down my enemy! We'll win!
Developer.
Show them your stuff!
I'll be quick.
Chief Developer.
Now we're talking!
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Let's do this, I guess.
Release! You're next, Shizuna!
Eat steel!
Oh, that was rude.
Need to fire me up!
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
There might be another fight, so I'm playing kind of conservatively.
No way.
Yes, Aaron and Fairy took out the scorpions of Zahat in the northern alleyway.
And Elaine and Shizuna have a group from Zect Arms on the run.
Is that really who we're up against? This may be easier than I thought.
I'm afraid it's a little early to celebrate. They have backup on the way.
Rear guards, eh? You know who they are?
It's the Beta Squads. They were stationed nearby in the event of a surprise terrorist attack. But now they're acting without orders. They have split into 3 groups, and they are approaching Old Town as we speak. One can easily infer that they have already been corroded.
Oh no!
So the military info was fake after all.
We need to get a lock on the source of the corrosion, now!
Got it. I just narrowed it down. It's in the Sidon district, and its exact location is...
A building at its center. The Maserati Hotel. What? Why would it be there?
Good question.
You can find out when you get there. We'll take care of matters here.
I have some prospective backup to send your way if necessary. You need only say the word.
All right then. Arc Ride Solutions, move out!
So wait, what's my party gonna be? After dealing with the early morning assault, Van's group left Old Town in the hands of his friends. With that, they hurried to the Sidon District's Maserati Hotel. So we're positive this is where the corrosion is coming from, yeah? To be more precise, this is the location where the discrepancies were at the highest. Cannot guarantee that it's the actual source of the corrosion, but at the very least merits investigating. Any bright ideas on how we're gonna find the poor saps who got corroded this time? This hotel is gonna be swarming with people. Be nice if that bastard in black and the guardmaster were chilling near the front desk. That'd save us a lot of trouble. True, but I don't see that happening, unfortunately. Although I did hear that important figures are currently staying at this hotel, including a few we know. I heard that too. Apparently Prince Sharid and his people are here. I know Gran and Essie are too. Really hope they're okay. Well, we'll find out soon. There's a good chance it's someone we know or someone with influence is corroded. Might want to brace yourselves for the worst. So once again, we could keep playing basketball. Other than that, let's see. So these are our options, eh? It's not terrible. We can make it work. Obviously, 2 of our best options are not available, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Oh, there she is.
I'm glad she seems to be okay, at least. Alright, no time for hesitation. Let's go talk to her.
Oh, good morning, everyone. What brings you all here at this hour?
We were just about to have ourselves some breakfast. Would you care to join us?
Normally, we'd take you up on that in a heartbeat, but we just came by to ask a couple of questions. We won't take up too much of your time.
Sure, I guess?
Please keep it brief. We have a busy day ahead of us.
If all goes well, this will be a quick chat. Till then, just act natural, you guys. Okay. If I remember correctly, you're here to attend a symposium, aren't you, Gran? That's right, we will be discussing our views on environmental issues across Lemuria. I intend to present my findings and projections on the situation in the eastern part of the continent. That's right, it's being sponsored by the ICO, isn't it? That's the group Miss Toa is part of. If I remember correctly, they're also sponsoring a political debate that's scheduled for today. That's right, the forum will be held at the Tryon Mall, and the president will be in attendance. It likely won't have much influence on the course of Calvardian politics, but I'm sure we'll see some interesting arguments from the different parties. My brother has even been invited as a special guest. Damn, sounds like it's the real deal. The NGO is going to great lengths to ensure the viewpoints of international community will be heard. That does seem like something Toa would strive for. Is Prince Sharid on his way there now, or is he still here? Oh, he's already left. I believe he intends to exchange greetings and opinions with all sides before the debate begins in earnest. If he had breakfast with the president himself, evidently. Naj, are you not accompanying Prince Sharid today? I'm not, no. Given the present circumstances, I thought it best to prioritize Princess Sita's safety. I'm not mistaken, the Crown Prince will be returning just after lunch. By the way, Esmeralda, I understand that you're not attending the symposium this time, yes? I'm happy that I was able to meet you here in the capital, but if I may ask, what are your plans for today? Right, didn't you say that you're going back to Basil? Actually, I had something I needed to discuss with you, Professor. Would you mind if I spoke with you private before you head to the symposium? If you have something important to discuss, wouldn't it be better saved for after the symposium? It will be finished at 3 p.m. After that, we could talk without having to cut our conversation short. But this is a pressing matter. We don't have time to wait. The government, or Yang could call you at any moment. Okay, I'm lost here. Is Yang in the capital too? What's this about the government reaching out to me? I'm afraid I don't follow. How can I convince you that? Never mind, I'll just have to take matters into my own hands. Do you think? No doubt about it. This has the corrosion written all over it. Well, Miss Esmeralda, it's unfortunate, but it seems that they have already been taken in by the other side. We have to move quickly and decisively, and we can no longer worry about our methods any longer. I understand. Yep, here we go again. It's just as I thought. Feel like telling us what the hell's going on?
She drew her sword? Here?
They're going to take them hostage!
Najee, what on earth is the meaning of this?
Please, forgive my impertinence, Your Highness. Just know that I'm doing this to protect you. I will find a place of refuge for you. And you must stay there until we're able to stop Prince Sharid.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Stop Sharid from doing what exactly?
You had to have seen it. His Highness is trying to overthrow your father, Grand Prince Salman, and assume the throne for himself.
Wait, what? But he's the Crown Prince! Why the hell would he do that?
A political uprising in Elsheim?
That's absurd. Who put that ridiculous idea in your head?
She's telling the truth, Your Highness. And with the president himself backing him, your brother might just pull it off.
What? No, that can't be.
I don't understand, Essie. Why are you working with Najee?
What do you mean, why? I'm trying to protect the professor. The president's office is attempting to coerce her into helping mass-produce nuclear weapons.
You're kidding me.
But she'd never...
You're not making any sense. There's no way they could be mass-produced so easily.
I don't disagree. Even for a genius, pulling off such a feat would take decades. That's why Yang, Professor Cronkite, decided to enlist the aid of yet another genius, by any means necessary. If the professor goes to today's symposium, I'm almost certain she'll get wrapped up in their scheme.
Calm yourself, Esmeralda. You are making quite a few assumptions here. For one, Cronkite would never do such a thing. Secondly...
I'm sorry, Professor, but we don't have time to argue. Come with me! If all goes according to plan, everything will go back to the way it should be. As for the rest of you, it looks like your loyalty to the President has been bought and paid for. But my loyalty lies with the people I care about, and I will protect them.
Given that I am Prince Sharid's bodyguard, I cannot oppose him directly. That being said, I can at least take the princess to a safe haven before the storm arrives.
Things ain't looking too good, you guys.
Listen to me, Essie! You have to wake up! Essie!
We're doing this plotline again, huh? And we got teleported again. Man! What are we doing in the Martian Garden? I do not believe this to be an area reproduced from her psyche. Rather, it seems like we're in one of the garden's standard locales. This may be a space that was constructed from existing resources. I leave it to the Supermaid to make sense out of nonsense. I'd love to pick your brain about what might be going on, but we got bigger problems on our hands. Something's coming. Okay. Random boss. So this isn't a dungeon? So they're just trying to buy time, huh? They should know better than that. We'll have this cleaned up in a jiff. Bear the Nightmare has temporarily been made available. I can never guess when it is or isn't going to be made available, so... Sure, I guess.
Time to pump it up!
Keep it up, it's working.
Be gone! Here goes! Take this!
Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan!
I suggest this right now.
You did it! You're gone!
This seems like it's gonna be very easy. Actually, let's not do it with you. Let's just do clone.
Activating Mystic Vision! Disaster!
Actually, I guess I can only do it with one. Actually, that might...
Certain arts look to be most effective.
Yeah, let's do this, I guess.
Activate and drop.
Activating drive. We'll take that.
God, we're absurdly overpowered.
Time to pump it up!
Actually, we have how much? We have 126.
I suggest this right now.
I don't like it, Dan!
No escape! Radiant! Sunray!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
Well, the battle just started and we've already pretty much won.
Initiating skill.
There! You know what to do, Anya! You can't beat me!
Keep it up, it's working!
That's not gonna save you, my dude. You are screwed.
Here goes.
So I don't have hate anymore, right? Yeah.
Just this right now.
So I guess in that case, let's do this.
Over here. All for you. All you on, yes.
Activating drive. Initiating drive. Let's go down. Activating skill. Eat this. Shoot it.
Oh, that's pathetic. That was exceptionally easy. And now we're back here. Must have doubted him and bailed while we were stuck. Where could they have gone? Thank heavens you're alright. Oh, hi, guy. I have no earthly idea what just happened, but I'm relieved you're all safe. We're fine. You have any idea what happened to the 4 people that were at this table? It went towards the roof a short while ago. Music to my ears. That's a dead end if I've ever heard one. You may wish to retract that statement. Damn it, we've been had. They boarded... Yeah, they should have boarded a ship. How'd they land that thing? How the hell did they do that? That must have been their plan from the start. We have to go after them. Quickly, everyone, to the car. A crash? Lights gone haywire. This could be bad news. That's underselling it, I'm afraid. Similar malfunctions and accidents are occurring all over the capital.
Currently, traffic lights are malfunctioning all throughout the capital, which has led to numerous accidents on the road. Breaking news. The city's subway system is also experiencing operational disturbances. While municipal authorities are currently investigating the issue, some lines have already suspended service.
Just took off.
What's going on?
So this kind of seems like the worst case scenario. Like, this seems worse than the other routes. Oh, and there it goes. Marine radar devices used in river traffic are also experiencing failures across the board. Authorities have already launched an investigation into the matter, and they have grounded all departing flights. Is this for real? Hey, he said for real. Ryuji would be so proud. I don't know. Is it just me, or whenever I hear for real, I just always think of that? Does Mirai really hack all the traffic lights and all these other systems? Looks that way, yes. The interference is being caused by orbital waves transmitted from that airship. They're using in-development code from the Institute of Science. Essie's fingerprints are all over this. There's no way she could do all this on her own, no, right? She may be Hamilton's student, but this is all a little much. There's a strong possibility she was receiving a boost from the corrosion. Furthermore, I heard she was involved in the initial design phase of the Zephyr standard. Essie is more than a little familiar with the latest communication standards. She even has access to the Zephy's developer mode. She's using every weapon in her arsenal against us. Yeah, the scale of what she's doing is totally off the charts. She's pulling the entire capital into a mess, kicking and screaming. Makes me wonder if she's got some other reason for doing all this. Not good. They're getting further and further away. I can't afford to lose them. At least not before I figure out where they're headed.
Having a hard time of things, are we?
You don't know the half of it. How are things going on your end?
Old Town is safe and secure, so we're leaving it to Ikaruga and the Alpha Squad's care. How about yourself? If I'm not mistaken, you're in the midst of a car chase, yes?
It's more like we're chasing an airship, and it hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. If we had a straight shot, that'd be a different story, but traffic's been a real shit show if you hadn't
I think
noticed.
I have just the solution you need. Go to this location, and you will find someone who can put your predicament to rest.
Oh yeah? I don't see anyone here. You sure this is the place? Yeah, I'm sure, and we're right on time too. Republican Army's new gunship model, the Alfeca? If we pursue the Herati in this, we will have no trouble catching up to it. That's all well and good, but who's commandeering it?
Cut the idle chatter and get on board.
The idle chatter and get on board. We do not have the luxury of time.
That sounds like...
I see what's going on. No wonder the desk jockey was putting on airs.
Yang, why are you here?
I have been kept abreast of the current situation. We can save any further discussion for later.
Might want to hurry up and hop on, Arkwright. I always deliver my goods on time, even if I have to take to the skies to do it.
She's here?
Wait, I know that voice.
Now hold on just a minute. Is that you, Hermes? What's a courier doing piloting that thing?
That is an excellent question. I would like to know the answer too. Hopefully the car will still be there when we get back.
Distance from the Horvatot, 1200 Arch. Current speed, 650 Celge per hour. Once we come within 150 Arch of the target, I will decelerate to match their current airspeed. I'll come right alongside them at 300 Celge per hour. Then you can jump over to their ship.
Sounds like a plan. You're one heck of a pilot, you know that?
And this gunship's brand spanking new. Just who the hell are you, anyway?
Oh, just a humble delivery woman and lone wolf biker. Nothing more, nothing less. Think of me as you always have.
That may be a difficult ask.
True.
I don't think you can sweep those awesome flying skills under the rug.
Yeah, no kidding. They're seriously impressive. And thanks to them, we're hot on their trail.
We should be thanking Yang as well. You came to rescue Gran and Essie, right?
I am simply here to do what needs to be done. That includes observing this fascinating phenomena. Now, focus your attention on the situation at hand. I may have assisted with running the calculations, but this strategy is hardly foolproof.
He ain't wrong. I don't think any of us have boarded an airship mid-flight for one. Just follow my lead and we should be fine. Everyone got that?
Loud and clear.
Should we misjudge our leap for whatever reason, I will attempt to break our fall with a shard field.
We're closing in on them. Be ready to board at any moment.
How the hell are we gonna manage this?
4 of them are on the deck. Oh, good. It looks like they're all unharmed.
Good. So once we get there, we'll take out that bodyguard and then...
Did they just attack us?
That looked like a barrier of some kind. So much for the direct approach. Wait, that's not all. I'm gonna put some distance between us.
That is a shard-based barrier, and by the looks of it, an external force is strengthening it to an extraordinary degree. This may be more difficult than I had envisioned. If we can find some way to stimulate a resonance effect, however, it may be possible to bore a way through.
A resonance effect?
Is that the Genesis? And there's our answer. Hey, Mare, come on out!
Yeah, she answered.
It's been a minute since you called on me. Wait, am I in the sky?
Okay, that line was funny.
Keeping up with the ship? But how?
Well, you see, we might be better off explaining this later.
Time to get to work, Mare Bear. You were listening in on our conversation, right?
Yeah. You want me to drill a hole in that thing, right? If we want this to succeed, I'll need you guys to follow my instructions to the
The gunship is falling back.
The futility of their efforts must have finally dawned upon them. Even so, that they're chasing us in this manner leaves no doubt as to their allegiance.
Yeah, they're definitely siding with the president. I won't let Catra go down the wrong path. I'm gonna bring him back to the light, whatever it takes.
As I thought. You yourself have not changed at all, have you, Esmeralda? You are still the same kind, gentle soul who only has my and Catra's best interests at heart.
Of course, Professor. That goes without saying. But if you get that, then why won't you listen to me? What was that?
Now, Esmeralda! Prepare the phase space!
Holy crap. This game got epic all of a sudden.
There! That's it, isn't it?
We opened up a hole by matching the vibrations with the Genesis. You should be able to board it now.
Not bad, pilot lady. You got everything lined up perfectly.
Never thought I'd be taking flying instructions from a hollow of all things. Not hard to argue with the results.
All right then. Get ready, everyone. Brace yourselves. We're coming in hot!
Right!
Why does the game get epic all of a sudden? Well, this is unexpected. Are we in a virtual space? Wait, this place seems familiar somehow. I know where this is because I've been doing the hacking freaking minigame for like 3 years. So, of course it does. I'm very familiar with this place. It's like a carbon copy of the spaces Bear hacks into for us. Sarah looks quite similar to the concept images of the Orbital Network's virtual space. I don't think this place is being recreated from anyone's psyche, so this doesn't fit the previous patterns with the corrosion. Yeah, our last trip to the garden didn't either. I'm starting to wonder if this is more of a temporary thing. Yeah, maybe that means it doesn't have as firm a grip on them. In any case, it's probable that Miss Archette and Miss Burka are farther in. Then there's only one thing left to do. Yeah, we're gonna charge in and wake them the hell up. What a line. Alright, well, we finally made it to our next dungeon. So, how will this go? And will I be able to do this without my 2 favorite characters to use? I mean, let's be honest, probably, because everybody's broken, but still, I thought it was a good kind of end to this part, so. Okay, I kind of wrote it out. Anyway, see you next time.